Payal, are you able to see my screen? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah,
Yeah,
Payal, are
yeah.
you able to see my screen?
Ma'am, your voice is getting too much down.
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we
Now?
can see. Same.
Okay. So, hello everyone. So, we are going to start with DRA demo today. So, the first topic, as such, I'm just going to give an introduction, role and scope and careers in RA. Okay. So, let's go through it first. So, what are the contents? It's an introduction to RA, role of RA professional, and scope and career. So these three topics we are going to complete today. Now let us see introduction. Regulatory affairs is linked between a pharmaceutical company and a regulatory authority. So basically, our role is in between a pharmaceutical company and a regulatory authority. Okay, so if a particular pharmaceutical company is manufacturing a product, okay, then that product has to be authorized in some particular country. Like say, for example, we have US, we have European Union, we have our MHRA, that is UK, we have international markets like Brazil, South Africa, then Australia, New Zealand, Canada, then we have other rest of the world countries. So in order to register a product in that particular country, we need to know particular guidelines, and those guidelines should be well versed by a RA professional. So RA professional is the one who is forming a link between a pharmaceutical company. So whatever data is provided by a pharmaceutical company is taken by the RA professional, and then it is studied according to the guideline and in which market you want to register your product. So as per the guideline, we prepare a dossier and we submit it to the authority. And the authority is the one which is responsible for approving a manufacturing license in that particular country. So this is how we are forming a link between a pharmaceutical company and a regulatory authority. Okay, that is our first role. Second role is RA is responsible for registration of a drug product, as you all know. So if I want to register a product in European Union, I will have to contact the national authority, or EMA is the authority for entire European Union. Okay, so we need to know what are the guidelines to register a product in particular region. Next, responsible for knowing the requirements for obtaining a product approval. If I want to register a product in a particular region, I should know what are the guidelines required for selling my product in that particular region and getting a approval for that product. It is involved in every stage of development of new medicine. So right from starting an innovative molecule, when a new molecule is developed, in that point of time, till the post marketing activities, that is, once you market your product into the market, we are involved. Okay, so thus we have two parts. One is new submission dossier. Dossier means consider it as a file. Okay, new submission, the entire information about the new innovative molecule which has been developed, should the in that information should be included in the new submission for registration of product in the market. And once that product is marketed in that particular region, we have something called as post submission maintenance of the drug product. So in order to maintain the life cycle of that product till the time it is withdrawn from the market, we have a role to play. So it is like from starting till end. So these are our responsibilities. So this is just an introduction how we play a role in between the pharmaceutical company and a regulatory authority. So these are the different health authorities like MHRA, which is for UK, FDA is for US FDA, TGA is for Australia, Health Canada is for Canada, Infam is for Portugal, and Visa is for Brazil. So these are different health authorities. There are many more health authorities. These are some which have been listed down. So these are different health authorities which are responsible for providing the approval for registration of drug product. Now there are different types of application. Now this will be the new application. One is INDA, that is investigational new drug application, which is mainly for a drug product which is for an innovative molecule, okay, where we perform preclinical studies and toxicological studies, pharmacological studies. We develop a molecule that at that time you submit what is called as investigational new drug application, and this is mostly for US products, okay. Then we have new drug application, which is for this new drug application, IND, that is investigational new drug application, is a part of new drug application. Because in the investigational new drug application, besides studying the pharmacology, besides studying toxicology, besides identifying the targets, optimization of targets, product characteristics, we do preclinicals, uh, um, preclinical studies. Then after that, NDA will include your clinical studies. So INDA application, including your preclinical studies, is submitted to US first. Then they allow us to uh, carry on with the investigation with the clinical new drug application. So along with the data of clinical trials and along with your preclinical data, what is formed is called as new drug application. So this is mostly for your innovative molecule. Okay. Then ANDA, that is abbreviated new drug application. This application is for generic products which are which have all the new innovative molecule which have already their patent has been expired, and then they are getting converted into generics, and those generics application are filed to this application, that is abbreviated new drug application. And INDA, NDA, ANDA are mostly applicable for US, and MA, that is first marketing authorization application, is for Europe. Okay, so all these are for new submissions except your ANDA. ANDA is for your generic product. INDA and NDA are for new molecule. ANDA is for generic products, and MA is a first application filed for European Union. Okay, so these are different types of applications. Now, basic terms which are used in RA are dossier. Now, dossier, you can imagine it as a file, okay, a file which has the entire history of a particular molecule. Say, for example, you have a paracetamol. So, regarding paracetamol, its specification, its analytical data, its validation data, its manufacturing process, right from the starting point till the end product is when it is manufactured, entire information is embedded in your dossier. Okay, so it is like a file which have entire history of your particular product. Okay, then we have something called as modules and CTD. So once your dossier is prepared, this is prepared in something called as eCTD. eCTD is a common technical document. Okay, it is a format. Okay, that format will include 5 modules. Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4, and Module 5. Okay, so Module 1 is basically your administrative data. Module 2 is your summary and overview. Module 3 is your quality data, that is entire pharmaceutical product data, which is right from your manufacturing to specification, analytical validation, all that data comes under module 3, that is called as quality. Module 4 is non-clinical, and module 5 is clinical. So it has total 5 modules, that is eCTD is a format in which it has all these 5 modules, and this is how your dossier is prepared. So dossier has a particular kind of format. that is CTD. Nowadays, we are moving on to eCTD, that is the submission is done electronically, not through papers, that is electronic softwares are used. Okay. So now once your dossier is submitted, you get approvals. After that, if there are some changes which are taking place in that particular dossier, like for example, if some hardness is changing or some thickness is changing in your specification, then that change has to be filed, and that change is termed in RA language as variations. Okay, that is there's some variations, there are some changes which are taking place in the life cycle of that particular product. Then there's something called as renewal. So you have your license, approved license. After 5 years, you have to renew that license. And so that process is called as renewal. Okay, so once you get a renewed license, then sometimes you have an unlimited validity license you get, or sometimes you get a license which may be extended to 5 years based on authority, what they decide. If it has some risk, safety risk, then they tell you to just extend it for 5 years and then again you file a renewal. Otherwise, most of the time, once you renew your license after 5 years, you have unlimited validity for it. So this is another term. And the softwares like Viva Vault, Adam, Gia, Insight for Viewing, these are different softwares which are used for submitting our submissions. So this is actually eCTD softwares. So nowadays, the most important one is Viva Vault, or what we called as grids. So most of the companies, they ask you for Viva Vault. If you have any experience in Viva, then they, most of the time, they prefer you. Okay, so that is a common question asked if you have any experience in Viva. Okay, these are some of the common terms which RA professional should be familiar with. Now, so basically RA is divided into two parts. One is new submission, other one is post-approval activities. New submission will be preparing the entire dossier for that particular product. And secondly, post-approval activities are the ones, once you get a license, then once you have a approval of in a particular region, whatever changes taking place are filed as variations. If there are renewals to be filed, all these renewals, variations are considered as post-approval activities. Okay, so we just have this division in RA. So there is a new submission team and there is a post-approval activity team. Okay, that is the one which files the different variations and renewals. Now, why RA is required? The first reason is the protection and safety of human health. Now, what we do basically, the information which is provided by a particular pharmaceutical company, we study that data. So, any data which has to be submitted to authority should be in compliance with the guidelines of that particular region. Okay, so we study the entire data, and this is how we protect and safeguard the human health. That is most important requirement. Okay. Second is to ensure the quality, safety and efficacy of the product. Whatever product is manufactured by a particular pharmaceutical company should have that much quality, and it should be safe and efficacious. Obtain the regulatory requirements for registration of a drug product in the market. So we should be well versed with the guidelines, which are the requirements for registering a particular product in different markets like US, Europe, international markets, etc. Drug development and commercialization. So as in when different diseases are coming up, there should be a drug development and the product should be sold in the market. So that is now role of RA professional. Now RA is not only concerned with their own role. So it has to be, they are connected with regulatory agencies, they are connected with analytical, that is your QC, preclinical department, R&D department, finance department, manufacturing department, QC, QA, compliance, marketing and sales, business development. So we are a department which is linked to all the departments. It is not only between the pharmaceutical company and the regulatory agency. So we have different departments which are linked to RA. So we are in contact with everybody. On what issues does DRA department provide assistance? So these are the few things. One is licensing, that is getting a marketing authorization approval, registration in that particular country, development of a drug product, manufacturing, quality guidance, pricing, marketing, and pharmacovigilance. So we are providing assistance to these different things. Role and responsibility of RA professional: keep in touch with international legislation, guideline, and customer practices. Okay, so we should be in touch with this all the time. Okay, so there are many guidelines which are just getting updated, so we should know those updated guidelines and we should be aware about it. Okay. Secondly, ensure that the company's product comply with the current regulations. Whatever product is manufactured by a particular pharmaceutical company, it complies with the current regulations. The RA professional's job is to keep track of every changing legislation in all the regions in which the company wishes to distribute its product. Formulate regulatory strategies for all appropriate regulatory submissions for domestic, whether it is international or contract projects. You should know all the strategies, how to strategize your entire process and then get an approval from a particular country. You should be aware. Coordinate, prepare and review all appropriate documents, for example, dossier, and submit them to regulatory authority within specified time frame in conjugation with the organization. Maintain approve application and record the registration fees paid against the submission of DMF and other documents. Respond to the queries as they arise and ensure that registration is done. Okay. So whatever queries are coming up from the authority, we should be able to reply them. So these are all responsibilities. What is the role of RA? How we work? What are the different terms? What are the different type of application? So far we have been knowing it. Now let's move on to, let's see what are the careers of it. So before moving on to careers, what is a qualification required to be an RA professional? First is Master of Pharmacy, second is Bachelor of Pharmacy, Master of Science and Bachelor of Science, and apply for RA professional job. Okay. Designations you get: as a first, as trainee officer, executive, you can be RA Associate 1, senior executive RA Associate 2, assistant manager RA Associate 3, manager, senior manager, etc. Now, there are some companies which directly employ you as an executive. You don't have to be a trainee or officer, but it depends on the company to company that how they employ you and what kind of package they give. If this is not, don't consider this as a general. I've just put a number, but it depends on the company which you are working. If you're working in a big MNC company, you might get big salaries. So this is just a number which I've put. So maybe B Farm 15 to 25 and M Farm 20 to 30, and you can compare for MSc and BSc. This is just a general salary which I've put. Don't mark my words, because and other companies are now giving more and more money to RA professional, because there are a shortage of RA professionals and they do require them. So this is just a number. Government jobs for RA professional: besides pharmaceutical industry, you can go for government jobs like in CDSCO, that is our Indian authority, then MHRA, USFDA. There also you can get a job. You can be employed as an RA professional in a government jobs like Even in the local states, like you can be DI, okay, you can be food inspector as well. So pharmacist, as a pharmacist you're employed. So different government agencies also employ you, along with the local state government jobs are also available. Now, jobs in abroad. With the suitable experience and sound knowledge of guideline in RA, can get a job in pharmaceutical company in countries like UK, USA, European Union, Gulf countries, etc. with a good salary packages. You can even get a good jobs as a RA professional in different countries where you get a huge amount of package if you get a job in these countries. And thank you. So these are the different career options and what is the role of RA, the introduction of RA. So if you join the class, then we will go in deeper and deeper and we'll understand. This is just an introduction and just um, glance of RA. It's not a deep understanding of RA. So as we go further and further, we'll understand more about RA. So any questions? Hello? Any questions you all have? Hello, any questions? Hello, yeah, Shalini, do you want to ask something? Hello, you're not audible to me. Hello, okay, okay, you can text. But hope you could hear what I explained. Yes, okay,
Yeah, ma'am, we can hear you. Now you can continue.
okay. No, I think we can you hear Shalini Payal?
No, ma'am, I can't hear to her.
Yeah, actually, she has some problem with audio on this. I think she's not audible. Yeah, and text here. So it actually, okay. I have 3 years of relevant experience. Okay. Experience in which department, Shalini? Could you type? Okay. Okay. Yes, you will be shortlisted because you already have 2 years of experience in RA, and if you take some certificate course also, it is an additional advantage for you. So you will be shortlisted. Yeah, you are not a fresher to it, so this will be an additional advantage to you if you join the course, and it will help you because it you just passed out, and then you have at least 2 years of experience in RA. If you take the certificate course, it will be better for a company to hire you because you already have experience, and additional certificate course also you get, and if you crack the interview, then it will be advantageous for you. Why that experience can't be considered? Okay, even though if it is not considered, you can join as a fresher also. Okay, since you just have 3 years of experience, but you have some idea of RA, right? And you will get an additional certificate of this course. And as a fresher also you can join, and it will be good for you. So if you join, it's not like you have 10 years of experience in some department. So you can still go for RA, and you can do complete the course and answer the interviews. If you tell the, if you crack that particular interview, then you can get a job. No, there are some companies, they offer you, yeah, even if you um, crack in particular interview, you should know, you should have some information about RA, and you can join as a fresher. There are companies which employ you as a fresher. It's not like even if you have passed out in 2014, that doesn't mean you cannot find your career. You can join RA department. There is no problem. But only thing you will have to join as a fresher. Yeah, you're most welcome. Any other question you have? See, any career if you start, you should know what you're doing. So, if you have interest in RA, if you really want to get into RA, so this is the right time. There is never late, okay? Even if you have passed out in 2014, it's okay. You have some experience, and now you can start overall like a fresher candidate, and you will get a job as a fresher. Once you start your career, no, then there is no looking behind. So you just have to go further. So don't think your career is being freezed or something. There are companies which give you chance to join as a fresher also. Big companies also, they employ you. Depends on you how actively you crack that particular interview. Um, I know the companies which are taking freshers and being collaborated with this consultancy. Now, regarding collaboration of consultancy, I cannot tell you. There are some companies which I know they take freshers, but I cannot disclose their name. But they take freshers. There are many MNC companies, but collaboration with this consultancy, you will have to talk with Payal. So she can help you in that case. Yeah, you can talk to Payal when after this demo, you can have a call with her and you can discuss with her regarding the opportunities what the consultancy provides you. Okay? So you can talk to Payal after this demo or maybe tomorrow. That depends on you. Yeah, welcome. You're always welcome. See, you just try yourself. You just give it a chance. Don't think like I'm freeze. There may be any some personal reasons with you which because of which you feel like my career is freeze. It's nothing like that. Everything has an initial start. So just give it a try. You will get it. Don't worry. There are companies who employ and people want ladies candidate in regulatory affairs department. That much I can tell you. They are mostly preferred for RA. So you can give it a chance and try by yourself. There are many companies. What timings you want to know? In case company intakes, you mean if you want to get a job in a particular company, you're asking me? Okay, then it will be mostly, after the increment time, April, people do leave the companies during March, April time. So that is a time when you can opt for a job. There are many, like Naukri and all, there are many sites which provides you different job opportunities. Okay, there also you can give it a try. So mostly it is March, April, that time after that, because that time people leave because of the increment is mostly done during those months. So you can just apply during that time. There are many job opportunities available online, and you can talk to Payal also. She also can help you. Fake, I don't need to keep fake experience certificate, right? Which fake? Fake experience means I didn't get it. I went through all this during this period. But which fake certificates you're talking about? Okay. You have the experience, you have this experience certificate of your previous this 2 years experience which you have. Yeah, there are some companies which takes freshers as a candidate. There are companies do, unless and until they take freshers, how they will make you experience and get experienced people. Somehow they will have to take na freshers. No, you have to try by yourself. Unless and until you try, it is not possible for you to get a job. So just give it a try. You just try searching for a job. It is always like people shift from one department to another department. Mostly it happens in RA. If some person is working in QA, he wants to get in RA. So it is like um, always that person is also considered as a fresher. It is not like he already has a RA knowledge. So that person will also be considered as a fresher only. So just be positive. That is main thing you require. Don't think that oh, I passed out in 2014, I won't be able to get a job. Now you just think you will be employed as a fresher only, but somehow you have to get a job in a particular pharmaceutical company. That is what is your main motto. Okay, so just give it a try. You try by yourself. Unless and until you try, it won't be possible. So just try, give your best. Okay, crack the interview. You will definitely get it. Unless and until you try, you won't get anything. That is for sure. Okay, yeah, you're always welcome. If you have any queries, you can contact Payal. I can help you. Even if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me. There's no problem. Okay, done. Payal, there was one more person, right? He left the meeting, and there were some more people were supposed to join. Hello, Payal, are you there? Payal, hello, Payal. Payal, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, there were some more people were supposed to attend, right? What happened?
I think they will send the recorded videos to them.
Ah, okay. Demo recording you all are going to send them, right?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, yeah. We will send to them.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, done. Okay, then shall we end the class?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Sure, sure.
Okay, okay.
It is
Thank you so
completed, no,
much.
ma'am?
Pardon?
Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, it is completed. Okay, yeah.
Completed. Okay, ma'am. Okay, so we should add
Okay.
the class. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
will let you know when we'll have the class. I'll discuss with you offline.
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, sure.
Okay? Okay, then take
Okay.
care. Good
Take care,
night.
ma'am.
Have a
Good
nice
night, ma'am.
weekend.
You too, ma'am.
Okay. Bye, Shalini. Okay, bye bye.
Good
Take care. Good night.
night. Yeah, bye-bye, ma'am.